which is which will be more of a structured presentation. And again, that is our inside look, and that's at 2 o'clock. So again, we're just here to answer any questions that you have. Our sea lion Ozzy. And we've got some other behaviorists here available to answer any questions you may have as well.
Alright guys, so if you guys want to come down closer, you guys are more than welcome to.
Fill in the rows if you want to.
We're gonna do a little play time with him. So again, this is on right now, Ozzy weighs a little over 500 pounds. 40 And this is actually small Ozzy. So during the summertime, these guys actually go do something. What? They go do something called rut, and so they'll actually gain a lot of weight. Summertime is breeding season for lions, so they're going to gain a lot of weight. And then in the wild, they're going to be looking over their group of females. So they bulk up so that they don't have to die into the ocean and eat. So during the summertime, this summer, Ozzy actually weighed a little bit over 600 pounds. So he gets really big. And so a little bit about Ozzy's backstory. He's actually a rescued animal, so he came to us from our rescue center, and then he was actually deemed non-releasable by the U.S. government. So our goal with our rescue center is obviously to rescue, rehabilitate, and return these guys back out into the wild. However, sometimes they get deemed unreleasable, so they get deemed unreleasable for a number of reasons. So sometimes they weren't able to hunt or catch live fish, so we'll actually put we'll put live fish into those pools, and then we'll put them in with a pool where they're in with a bunch of other animals. So we'll watch if these guys are actually hunting and competing for live fish. And so these guys, they'll compete with the other animals in there. So most of the time if they catch that fish, they're going to get that clean bill of health and be able to return back out into the ocean home. So sometimes these guys, they were able to hunt for live fish. And then another way these guys end up getting unreleasable, sometimes they will actually multiple times. So a good example of that is a sea lion named Jason. So if you guys just saw the presentation here, Jay was actually the animal playing Clyde during that show. And so Jay, he got his name because he was found jaywalking a street. And so we rescued Jay, rehabilitated him, and he was actually later returned back out into the ocean after he was rescued. However, Jay actually came back to us a second time, and so we did the same thing with Jay. We rescued him, and then he actually was returned back out into the ocean again. Now, Jay came back to us for a third time, so at that point, he was later deemed non-releasable, and so it's kind of up to us to find a forever home for him. So we're happy to have him right here at SeaWorld San Diego. And so about 85% of our population here at our show and across the way over at Sea Lion Point over there are actually rescued animals. It's pretty cool, pretty exciting. You guys should actually, if you guys haven't been so already, you'll have a chance to go to the back and actually see our rescue center during Inside Look. So right now, we've got a couple items out here that Ozzy's actually interacting with. So we call those EEDs, which stands for Environmental Enrichment Device. And so basically what that is a fancy word for toy. And so we have a huge closet that sits back there. Different things that we can give these guys. Things that are different textures for them to kind of rub on in their habitats. We'll bring things out here today. few things. We figure out these animals' likes and their dislikes. Okay. And these guys, these ED items can actually be used as another way to reinforce these guys for doing a great job in our presentations or encounters or our sessions. Actually, one of Ozzy's favorite things is he really loves ice cream. So most of the time Ozzy's home, he actually looks right at our ice machine in the back here. And so sometimes that means that he'll be looking at us like, where's my ice, guys? So he really, really seems to enjoy that. And so that's one of the ways that we can reinforce him after a session or show. Now what we're doing right now is kind of just hanging out. We're playing with the TV. So we play contests with you guys. And again, if you guys are just joining us, you guys are welcome to come on down here, get a closer look at time. So we'll do play times with these guys and kind of relate to them because we want to build a really, really good relationship with our animals. That's kind of the foundation of all we do. We want to build a relationship out of stress with these guys, have a good time with them. Because it lets us do a lot of pretty amazing things. So one of the most important types of training that we do here at SeaWorld is something called husbandry training. So he's going to go say hi to Jamie first. So Jamie's been working with Ozzy for a very long time. He has a really fun relationship with him. So we can build trust with them and then do these different kinds of husbandry behaviors with these guys. So one of the most important husbandry behavior that all our animals here actually know is to go up on a scale. So we have a large sea lion size scale that sits in our back area here. And so basically we get these guys' weights a couple of times every single week and then we can determine, working with our vets and nutritionists, the best possible diet for each individual animal here. So where that relationship comes into play, and sometimes these new things being a large scale might at first for a younger animal be a little bit scary. They're not used to it. So if they trust us, if they have a good bond with us, we can work through that with them and then we're able to do those awesome husbandry behaviors with all our animals here. So other different kinds of behaviors that we teach these guys is to open up their mouths so we can get a good look at all their teeth. We can ask them to roll over, show their belly, or lift a flipper so we can do a nice full body every single day. Which is really awesome. So those husbandry behaviors guys. You can come down here. And if you guys have any questions at any time throughout this, feel free to shoot up your hand. I'll be happy to ask any of those. And so Ozzy knows all kinds of fun behaviors. Really fun ones. Put your head under one of the bubbles. So we're learning all kinds of behaviors. There you go. So they'll learn things about their entire life because they really seem to enjoy these training sessions. Okay. And so one of the things to do is stimulate their minds with these guys. Smart animals. So they really like figuring out new stuff. It can be really interesting for our animals here. So that's fun. Okay. Now you guys notice what color are his teeth? Black. Yeah. So they have really dark teeth. So these guys actually don't have enamel like we do. So they actually have a bacteria that goes on the teeth. It's pretty cool. Now another thing, I want everybody to watch how Ozzy chew it at all. Oh yeah. So these guys swallow it into a hole. So those teeth are used to grab onto those fish, and then what they're gonna do is they're gonna head shake and kind of tear that fish into a lot of different pieces. All right, now we can say Ozzy wants to learn how to energy behavior. But our show, those also serve a very important purpose as well for these guys. And so, those exercise sessions, they're doing for animals in nice physical shape, which is really, really fun. Those backflips that you might do in our show, oh, there we go. Can you guys hear me a little bit better now? All right. So those high energy behaviors, they all stem from natural behaviors that we see out in the wild. So those bows that you just see Ozzy do, these guys are actually going to break the surface we'll call porpoising. They're doing little bows through the water out in the ocean. It actually helps them travel a little bit faster. And even the backflips in our shows, we actually see it with our animals on their own. So these guys, come get it, buddy. They'll actually, our youngest animal Crumb, who's born on June 15th, he'll actually be playing around and he'll actually do, oh my goodness, okay. He'll actually do a perfect backflip just on his own already. So it's something that they'll do when they're playing, when they're all energized up, which is pretty fun. Okay. Now I can tell you a little bit about what happens back here at our amphitheater. So we actually have about 13 sea lions that live back here at our amphitheater that do our sea lion and otter presentations, which is pretty cool. So if you guys have seen our show, and again for you guys coming in, if you guys want to come down closer at all, you guys are more than welcome to do so to get a nice up-close look at Ozzy. But so again, we have 13 sea lions back here, and they play the role of Clyde and Seymour in our show. And so basically how that works, usually our younger animals, our animals that are new to training, they're going to be doing our Seymour role in the show. So our young animals, they love doing those high energy handstands or bows. And then our more experienced animals are going to be doing that Clyde roll. So the Clyde roll, those behaviors take a little bit more time to learn. So different behaviors, if you guys see our bending machine behavior, they're going to come out here on that bending machine, do a relax right in front of it, without a trainer on stage with them. So they're just listening to voice cues in the back. So that might take a little bit more time. Now, Ozzy kind of transitioned into doing more and more Clyde rolls every once in a while. He'll actually still do a Seymour roll as well, but he's been doing a lot of Clydes, and he's doing really, really great at it. So one thing that you just saw Jamie do was rehearse something called a recall, which she did a really excellent job doing. So she actually called his name, so all our animals here actually recognize and come to their own individual names here. And so she called out his name, and he came to her, and he got a lot of nice reinforcement for that. So that's a fun way we can change up our sessions. We'll even do it during shows or different encounters. We'll rehearse those recalls during it. Alright, well, Ozzy's been out here for a little while, so it's almost time to say goodbye to him. So we'll get one last wave goodbye, but if you guys have any questions, we have a lot of trainers out here who are happy to. You guys can come down, talk to us. We'll be happy to answer any of those questions for you guys. And also, if you guys want to learn even more about sea lions, our 2 o'clock presentation today, we're actually going to be demonstrating some training sessions with these guys and our otters. There we go, doing a nice wave for you guys. Yeah. So again, it's not the normal presentation that you guys are going to see. We're going to actually do training sessions. You're going to see animals learning new behaviors during that time. You're going to see otters actually working on their different husbandry, so working on participating in their own health care during that time. So you guys will get a lot of really cool information during that time if you guys come and want to come check out that. Alright, it's almost time for him to head home, but I'll open this up now if you have any questions or shoot up any hands.